That is your mama.
I love you, Mizu.
You mean the one that left her to...
Yeah, I was about to say, he killed your mama. You can't let that ride. Dang, they didn't... This is how disrespectful the animators were. They didn't even have him in focus for his death scene. What's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and we are here for episode 5. But what makes me more excited is my man Rakai is in the house. Yo, Rakai! Tell the people what's going on with you, my guy.
Hello, Governor.
Yo, we are 4 down. Episode 5 is around the corner. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something that might make you a little bit excited. And that is episode 5 on IMDb has a rating of a 9.7.
We already talked about how hard it was to get anything above an 8. 9.7.
It is a 9.7 for this episode as of the time that we are posting this. And we were left with some really good setup. For some potential badassery. So I'm not gonna waste y'all's time, but please make sure you stay towards the very end because we're gonna do like a quick little breakdown and review of everything that we watched. I'm telling you, it's tons of fun. And make sure, that's it. Yeah, let's just get this bad boy going. It's lived up to the hype.
It has, and it's getting ready to start off just off the chain.
You know something else that's not stated enough is the score and the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How does such a creature come to be? Long before our great shogun ordained the sun to rise.
Ordained the sun to rise.
Kill everyone, then burn it down.
That's what you thought.
A hate that radiated from...
Yo, Sheen, pause. Let's go.
Look, dude, look at her like, oh shit, she's not regular. And look, them breaking into the club.
This way.
That's pretty much Brian the Crazy 88. Look, she was talking all that shit. Your face not even scary.
I'll avenge us, Mama.
Oh.
I swear it.
And grows ever stronger.
Papa's grave.
Swirling and raging until it is ready to strike.
See the bird burn the eggs?
To cleanse the earth of all who wore the Phoenix crest or shared their blood.
Yep, she got a lot of built-up aggression, a lot of built-up rage.
His path is paved with sharp stone.
Now, what does that mean, though? Because she was saving it for these white men.
I'm not brave. I've been a captive my whole life. If I die today, I die free.
I heard that.
Okay. The paramedics breathing soft on him. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mizu keep taking these L's.
I seek no trouble, only information.
Sound like a narc.
It looks like you do want trouble.
Okay, well.
No, I only want to ask.
It's like Batman Year One. Yeah, it's real in them streets.
Yeah. And her plan right here only works for a few more minutes.
Weary, and his body ill.
Because beyond the people, old dude told him to burn the place down. Burn the place down. Y'all die inside.
Please, I need a doctor.
All
Blue
seemed
eyes.
hopeless.
Ain't nobody helping the demon.
Eat up. Then I have to go back to work.
Didn't offer up no explanation.
And I earned money, more than enough.
How honorable you grew up to be.
Yeah, I got out the fire. I don't even want to tell you that I set the fire myself.
The men who hunted you as a child think you died in that fire. If anyone found out you were alive, they could turn you in for a great bounty.
Let them. I am nobody's wife.
I mean, the mother raised her as a little boy to keep her hidden. Now you just expect her to be like, all right, now be a girl. She don't know nothing about being no girl.
The point is, you're both outcasts. He is money, and is in no position to complain about your face.
What did he do?
Make up.
You need to ask that important question. What did you do to be outcast?
I love how, even though it's animated, it looks like it's cinematic. Yeah,
That's a whole new story going on right now.
Yeah. So actually, her thing about revenge is not from childhood like we thought.
It could be from something totally different, right? Oh, man. You a good one. He's literally
Look
still
at that
armed.
softness. He should be dead.
Yeah.
He was with them. He's hiding out. Well, you shouldn't be with them, Playboy.
So she was married and everything. Oh, dang. She like, all right, act a fool if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm not a brute.
He said, I'm not going to take it.
All right, apprentice.
Come on, Ringo.
First blood.
Get you some, my boy.
Welcome. Ooh.
You having fun yet?
Stay here. Keep watch.
Gang's all here.
Kimmy acting like she got skills. You better shut that door back. Yeah, she in a bad way.
Ooh.
They're having some great homages to other set pieces in here that work.
Yeah, man, it felt a little old boyish. Oh.
It did, but like I said, it reminded me of the hallway fight there, though.
Oh, come on, you can't be rolling out now. She was like full-blown wifey, like.
Yeah, she's domesticated like a mod.
Taming a wild horse.
Stay away from the horses.
Like, does she even know how to cook like that? You know, like she been on the revenge kick for so long. Oh, that's a lot of seasoning.
Well, back to work.
Maybe I give me an apple.
Beautiful, but a beast. I'm trying to break her for months. This is what Kai thinks of me.
Dang.
Yes, it is.
All right, looks a little better.
It is, you know, time and growth. You learn some things. Hey, he's messing with her. Kimmy with the assist.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up. Wake up. Come on. Come on.
And she got choked out.
Not bad for a first try.
If he only knew.
Mm-hmm. But there's just something about the mask that people wear.
Mama, are you sure you can go into town like that?
Once I get my medicine, I'll be fine.
Oh, she going through withdrawal.
There's still a huge bounty for Mizu. Look, she got her hair up.
Look at her taking the lead. Look.
Keep up!
Yeah, changed from you going too fast.
With Kai, your wish may come true.
Kai is too good for any lord.
Wow.
Kai is yours.
Wow. Now that's a gift. Yeah.
Might show her old face.
Wake up. Wake up. Come on.
Shut your ass up.
Ain't no time for a wet dream.
Ooh.
She rubbed one out in a dream and came back brand new.
He said, huh? Dang.
I want to see all of you, not who your mother wants you to pretend to be.
All I did was train with a sword.
Show me.
Okay.
I've never faced a Naginata.
A bit old-fashioned.
So that's how she got another level up in her training.
I bet he's a bad man himself.
Yeah. He said, don't worry, we can start
Because he's a
slow.
Ronin, right?
Yeah.
The
Ready?
masterless.
Don't hold back.
Ah, I like this. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's how I was trying to remember it. When they was flirting through sword fighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
Ah.
Did you also lose your backbone when you lost your title?
Oh.
Yeah, she's nice.
You asked to see it.
You get this damn blade off my neck.
You are a monster.
Oh, come on, dog. Word.
Bruh.
You asked to see it.
I'm gonna kill you too.
One day, the sky darkened. The rain washed away the dye on her kimono.
He was embarrassed.
The Ronin felt the storm rage inside him.
You have to take his L, my boy.
That's true, because we don't know who his master was.
He did not think that shit through. They being crushed to death.
Mm.
Yeah, you hear it?
Wow, he did that. Her husband ain't shit. Wow, he did that.
She flipped her whole script.
Let's kill her quick.
Who told you I was here? Was it her?
You know.
He is a sum if you could resist.
Mikio.
Nah, don't trust it.
Yeah.
It was him. Now everyone dies.
Everyone.
Open his shit up. You have unleashed the Oni. No, sir.
Give me that.
Do you see what she's doing?
Oh. Yo, and the staff keeps getting longer and longer and longer. I had no idea that that's what the weights were for, to make the, oh, that was gangster.
That might be one of the most gangster things I've ever seen. To do extensions like that?
Yes.
Now, that's what you talk about being
never seen that
efficient.
before. Give me that.
This really is the Brad versus Crazy 88. She's down here breakdancing.
You may leave, but leave your limbs.
Yes, those belong to me now.
Woo! Let's go! I had to get the puppet master just for the head. Woo! Hell hath no fury.
Hell hath no fury.
And don't forget, she did this injured. Nah, ain't no mercy now. We passed that. Yeah. Yeah, she's back. She back to her old form.
Yeah. Is that Boss Amada?
Oh yeah, that's the boss. Big boss. Closed out your whole army.
Forkinuyo. You are more man than any come through my door.
Game recognized game. Look at this.
Now look at Kimmy. She talked all that shit. You're not even scary. They taking his balls first.
Oh yeah.
She still got her
It
husband.
may have been her mama though.
I was a coward before, but I came back. Forgive me.
You did this.
Yeah.
I would never. It was her.
Yeah, they both gotta go.
Saw you smoking opium again. How did you buy it? You turned her in. Admit it.
Mizu, I didn't. I sold myself back on the bridge. I needed my medicine.
Both y'all gotta go.
Shut your mouth, you lying whore.
He's hurting me. Mizu. Mizu.
Yeah, both of y'all.
That is your mama.
I love you, Mizu.
You mean the one that left her to...
Yeah, I was about to say, he killed your mama. You can't let that ride. Whether who's right or not. Dang, they didn't. This is how disrespectful the animators were. They didn't even have him in focus for his death scene.
It felt dark.
You want to be like me? Don't hide from the dark.
More of a mother's man?
She ain't even try to run. She like...
By order of Lord Daiichi Tokunobu, his daughter must return with us.
Well, the best thing you gotta do is get back on them damn horses.
Get him.
It don't work for you.
Take her.
She's trying to save your life.
Master, you just stood there.
She's better off.
Girl, I'm going to die.
You are no samurai. A samurai is honorable.
I never said I was a samurai.
She never said it. Yes.
Path of revenge. There's no place on it for love or friendship or weakness. Now I have a man to kill.
She told you from the word go what she was about.
How did this terrible creature come to be? It alone was not enough.
Yeah, let's think she'd have been dead many times over if it wasn't for her squad.
Oh, yeah.
To create the unreal.
The unreal. I wonder if that's a real tale.
I'm sure that it is. I mean, I know all about the Oni, but I'm not hip to the Onryo.
We promised you the finest entertainment here in Edo. Did we not, Akemi?
Yes, my lord.
That's Akemi.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't
Indeed.
met the Onryo.
You see, I met an Onryo once. A real one. But it was incapable of love. I searched its eyes for a sign of love, or mercy, or good. There was only darkness.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Sintel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. You called it, man. You said she might not be a good person. You said that last episode. You were like, are we sure we're rooting for the hero? And this was an episode that proved the why. You know, like, one of the things that's super important to understanding anything regarding your antagonist, protagonist, hero, whatever it is you want to call them, you gotta understand the why. And that's what this episode was more so. We thought it was one thing, and it is that one thing, but there's more to it than just that one thing. And hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. She loved, gave herself completely, shared, and had it thrown, not only just thrown back in the face, but tried to almost killed over it. Like, woo! How'd you feel about this episode?
You know what? I see why it was a 9.7. And actually, it's that, if not higher, for me, because it wasn't a. I kept referencing the Bride and the Crazy 88s, but that was a straight up battle. You gave us 20 plus minutes of a straight up battle in the little club or whatever. This didn't give you that. It gave you some backstory, it gave you some context, it gave you some battle, it gave you a lot of unexpected twists and turns, where even you would think that you were like, you full on board, you're like, oh, she's a badass, which she proved, but it also pointed back to, who is she really? Like, what is really going on? And I don't know, I'm still all about Mizu, but I'm not. She's a lot more dark and a lot more clouded than I originally thought. And this episode, I thought it was gonna be straight on action, killing, and it wasn't that, and it was still outstanding.
Yes. I co-sign 100% that. High five it, whatever it is. Every single thing you just said. One of my favorite Fallen characters is the story of Anakin Skywalker, because he was this pure thing, and through life and circumstances, it got twisted and became darker and became darker. And she was this thing as well. And then like the first moment that you see the change is when her head is shaved. Like, it starts off with her playing with her mother under the covers with the childlike exuberance, and every turn darker, haircut, darker, house burnt down, darker. Mom thinks mom is dead, grieving a pauper's grave, darker. She finally finds her mom again, who just dips, just as like, well, I figured it'd been easier for you if you didn't have me. I'm like, what kind of parenting is that?
Yeah.
But and I'm gonna marry you off so that I don't even have to work anymore. It seems like maybe a hint of justification. I don't know. But then you find out that she's not, on the up and up, and she's drugged out, darker. Person she follows, it just keeps stacking and stacking. And just like with Anakin, there's just more stuff just keeps stacking and stacking until you just live long enough, you become the villain. Like, she didn't have a choice but to be this person that she is, and then we hear at the very end, when Kimmy says, I've met one before, and I looked into her eyes and there's nothing left. There's really, there's nothing left. She's been spent. She's emotionally drained. It's the only thing you can hold on to is revenge. That's it. Just cold, hard, disgusting revenge. And that's who we're with. And like you said, it's like, do I root for that?
Yeah, because even she showed her true colors, like right there at the end. She let that little boy go who dimed her out. Which even during the course of this battle, she changed. Because remember, she saw like the teenage boy who was in the room, and he was dressed like them, and she let him go. Like, she just went on. But that's a little boy. Was he 8? And she's like, yeah, not again. And she's like, y'all done made me vulnerable. I'm done with that. And I don't know, I guess if nothing else, being that close to death, how they say your life flashes before your eyes, for her to flash back and relive this shit with her mama and her husband and all this stuff, she's like, you know what? I'm done with being vulnerable. I didn't let this Ringo roll with me, and he didn't cost me, time and everything else, and just, no.
Right, you called
Let me
all
get
of
back.
that.
Let me get back to doing what I do.
You called all of it last episode. You said once Ringo happened, it was kind of like a fray in the timeline, and it went off to where it was, off of where her real true her guiding north light is pure revenge, and she became a weaker version of herself because of love. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's an argument for maybe she became stronger because she was able to love. I don't know. You all let me know in the comments. But the poignant moment for me during the combination of the flashback and the action scene is the moment when she had the most pressure, and she bursts out the door running from like 6 goons that's inside of the hideout, looks back, it's another 20 behind her. The door busts open, falls on top of her, and that's when the pressure starts. The pressure. And she's just getting crushed by it. And then you see a parallel with her back in the past and the betrayal that she feels, and she's left by herself. And the only person that's going to get her out of this situation is her. And then it goes back to the pressure. I was like, yes, I get it. I can understand why you're making these choices. I'm not saying they're the right choices. I'm just saying I understand why. And then to me, go ahead and finish that thought, because I have my cherry on top. I'll say it a little bit later. I see you chomping at the bit. What's up?
You know, at first I would have said that the most hurtful thing was that she thought that her mother died in that fire, which to me, I think the mother set the fire herself. But if she did or she didn't, the mother still rode with, you know, and you can see the burn marks on the side of the mom's face or whatever. She's like, nah, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out here and smoke my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Sell this sloppy taco, you know, and was okay with that. Didn't look to see, just like was okay with that. But I think really, once she let someone else in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you love your mother by default. That's who you got. Once she chose to let this man in, you know, who her mom chose for her, she chose to let him in. They got close, they got intimate, they became real. And she saw a possibility of, I don't have to live my life for revenge anymore. But as soon as he said, I want to see you, the whole you, the real you, and she let him get a glimpse into it, the whole power dynamic came back. He's embarrassed. When he called her a monster was the most hurtful thing that ever happened to her whole life. Beyond what them kids was doing to her as a kid, beyond her mom, when he called her a monster, hope died for her in that moment.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That was the ultimate betrayal, because first time, the only other person, she didn't even let the blacksmith in completely. You know, like, she still acted as a boy. She still wasn't even comfortable in that, and that's probably one of the few people that really loved her. Well,
and I'm sure he knew.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, as what's the word? As aware as he is regarding his sixth sense.
He couldn't see. But he could see everything.
But you know what took the cake for me also, and it was an action sequence that took the cake. It's twofold.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna say.
We saw a hint of it a couple of episodes when she was about to fight Kimmy's man for the first time, and then she realized that she might need to up the ante a little bit. And she took the ankle weights off. She took the ankle weights off. Boom, 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 boom. Dropped them. Put in work. And in our heads, we're like, damn, all right, it was a dope moment. It's like she'd been holding back. But there was another purpose to the ankle weights, to the arm bracelets. It's twofold, bro. And then the way they set it up, they show her in a flashback, and she's fighting with a man, and the man is her husband, is proficient with whatever the pole, you know what I'm talking about, that particular.
It's not a bow staff, but yeah.
Yeah. So you get a hint of that, and then you see her work it. You see her, she steals it from him, and she spins it around, and she's breakdancing with it and breaking it down. And then it goes back to the real fight scene. She's bang, takes one off, and puts it on the damn sword. The first time she did the first one, I was like, oh hell, here we go. All 4 of them on. Now she got the bow staff. She retooled it for that was a chef's kiss moment, and I've said that a couple of times with this series as a whole. I've never seen that before. And not only have I not seen it before, it was done well. Okay.
Listen, I have seen a lot of weapons, and I am proficient in many. That, I mean, aside from the katana that can split perfectly into two and become two katanas, that might be the coldest weapon I've ever seen. Like, to take those off, give us the Rock Lee, you gave us the Goku moment, but to have them perfectly roll up into extensions for her katana. Not to mention that her katana already is special on its own. It's like when Sokka made his boomerang out of this special, meteorite ore.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Cold.
It
that was cold blood.
Bro.
Even the choreography of how she used it in that fight with the 1,000 Claws. And again, back to a reference with Kill Bill in the Bride in the Crazy 88s. It takes a lot of training, and I'll give it to Uma Thurman. She trained and she still looked herky-jerky, but she looked proficient. She looked more than Vernita Green. She looked better than Daryl Hannah, but not as good as Lucy Liu.
Yeah, there's levels to this, yeah.
But in the animation here, she is cold-blooded with it. Like, I don't know where all they got they looked at some of the best fights out there to get her animation, because that was cold-blooded.
Yeah, man. It gave you everything. It gave me more than what I was looking for. Like you said, we thought it was going to be like the first 20 minutes of at least the good 15-minute fight that was in Kill Bill. And it's just more. Like, I'll say, you'll hear me say it now, and you'll hear me say it in the future. I've said it in the past. Story is everything. Nothing moves without story. And when you add story and you add context as to why these things are happening, why the fight style is happening, why there's a bow staff, like, all of it has a story behind it. Like, it makes it so much more interesting. We earned that bow staff scene at the end. Like, it was a whole process for us to earn it. It wasn't just some random thing that she just pieced together. Like, we earned it. They stuck the landing with it. They brought it to us in a way. I just appreciate the fact that the writers or the creator of the show, loved and respected us as an audience enough to give us that. That was thank you for that. All right, I guess the other thing I want to ask you is so we're seeing it's 3 stories being told. You have the story at the present time when she's trying to save herself and all of the ladies. You have the story in the past when she gets married for the first time, and then you have this interesting story that's being told through puppets. And the animation of the puppets was pretty good too. They did a really good job of showing the nuances of the puppetry. What did you think about those 3 visually, even through the story, just in general? What did you think about that?
I love the narration of him telling the story of the Onryo, and the fact that they broke it down in the end where that is a presentation for the Shogun. And Akemi, who I don't know if she's already married to the Shogun's son, like she accepted that fate for her. And what does that exactly mean? I mean, because right now we don't know, is Tiger even still alive, or is that ship sailed for her? I don't know. I thought that was phenomenally done. To tell it in present time was wonderful. To give us the backstory and the context behind Mizu meant so much, because what I thought was her original vision, her quest for revenge, it was that, but it wasn't that. It was deeper than that. And then them telling the story to help us understand that context, that has a further meaning too, because that's going to mean whatever. That's going to mean something to the next 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Because this, the white man, Elijah Fowler, and Hade Shindo, they have been operating with the blessing of the emperor. It's illegal to be a white man, be a foreigner, and they have been operating with his blessing. So her being married into the family now, she could have been an insider. Yeah. But now I think, with everything with Mizu giving her back to her father, that she hates Mizu as much as anybody now. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out these last 3 episodes.
Yeah, I'm with you on all of that. That's a good way, a good place to actually like stick a pin in this. This was a great episode. It went above and beyond. It was worth the 9.7. I can understand why it's getting all the love. I think we got maybe 3 more episodes left, 6, 7, and 8, and then it is done. And one of the things I feel even more confident about, we mentioned earlier that she's had 3 people that is on her list that she has to kill, and I was like, please, let's not try to rush through these 3 people. I would love to have like a season per person right now because the quality is being so good, and it's looking like we're gonna use this season just to kill the first one, and then we'll figure out what if it gets a season 2. I'm hoping it does. I don't see anything on IMDb that's hinting towards a season 2, but based off some of the love that I've seen off of my socials, and it just needs clicks. And that's one of the reasons why, we're actually doing this reaction as a way of just supporting the creators of the original content. It's dope, and we want to see that season 2. If you've been, let me get off track. If you've been enjoying just this conversation as a whole, and you want to see more of it, of course, hit that subscription button. Of course, give us that thumbs up. That's how people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to know this gentleman right here, Rakai, let the people know how they can get in contact with you, my guy.
On our socials, at DiamondMynd, DiamondMynd. It's all about this right here.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't worry if you can get all that. There'll be a link in the description. We will catch you all in episode 6. All right, y'all.